I remember when I was a kid, there was a hill at the end of my street. And there was just this certain point where I was always afraid to go past because I felt like, oh, at that line, at that artificial border, it suddenly becomes wild. And I think that relationship to the landscape is something that's informing the dark pictures. There's a definite curiosity and also fear of the actual darkness in the images. Living in California my entire life, I've really been influenced by the landscape. Watching it change, watching it disappear. Especially growing up in the suburbs, oftentimes the landscape that you encounter is one that, if it is somewhat wild or somewhat natural, it's that way because we intended it to be that way. So every time we went into those places, you feel like you're actually walking into somewhere that is natural. And if you're hiking in the hills, that you're actually somewhere that's wild, which is basically not the case. I mean, there's a complete impossibility of wilderness. The American West really could no longer be wild after it was photographed. When we create parks and other natural spaces that are in some way legislated or preserved, we are in effect making these dioramas in the real world. So I try to find those spaces, those rooms, those almost like theaters that shut out the outside world, that do look and exist like a diorama in a natural history museum. And I feel that one thing about a natural history museum diorama that's the strangest is the fact that light stands still. And the light doesn't move in these places, and so neither does time. They're almost frozen. I want to create something that could be room-sized that people are looking into, something that you could physically enter yourself. I'm always trying to look at how photographs are made in a new way, because I feel like the way that they're made and the materials that you use can actually say something about the content of the pictures. Pictures of the Earth isn't necessarily about questioning the immediate or questioning these places that I can go and find myself. It's more about the construction of landscape in terms of thinking of natural phenomenon, the changing of the environment, the way that we're changing the Earth and the way that our perception of it afterwards is changing us. The images are created from a lot of found imagery and then also images that I have myself, and the resulting photographs are collages built out of this found and archival imagery. It's all constructed, but it's all of photographs of things that are possible. All of these photographs being presented as truth is really important because I think that they will hopefully make people think about their relationship to the landscape and the relationship to the way that it's represented. Things always evolve and materials always evolve, and maybe what I'm looking at might always be the same. I'm just trying to look at it from a different perspective.